All right, so just tuning in and being present to the needs of the collective, the needs of Mother Earth. How we can be in support in this moment through this activation to support humanity, nature, all of creation, within and around the earth, within and beyond the earth. Setting an intention to hold the four corners, whatever that means for us individually, collectively, and through the sacred geometry of creation. I'm just inviting a grounding in whatever timeline we are meant to ground in, whether it's this particular one or a different one. Just giving ourselves permission to ground in whatever timeline would be best suited for our work at this time, most purposeful to support our individual expression of energy, but also the collective consciousness and all of creation. And just inviting everybody and individually, and whether they're conscious or unconscious, or whether we're speaking to their souls, and just an invitation for all of us to really stand in the certainty and knowing of our heart, the certainty and knowing of our soul, the certainty and knowing of our source. And letting our heart consciousness expand through our physical body, and then our heart consciousness expand and shift through our minds and fill our minds with that heart knowing, that clarity, that certainty, that alignment with what's needed, so that we all know what we need to do, and we connect to the courage and the strength and the willingness to do what we know we need to do in the moment that we know we need to do it. Whatever that looks like, whether it looks like stillness, breathing, whether it looks like action, whether it looks like speaking, singing, sharing, marching, in movement, in stillness, in sound, and in silence. We consciously choose to remain in alignment, to hold steady in support of this profound evolution. And as we take a breath and align with this divine commitment, we tune into the core of the earth, and we are open to messages, we are open to insights, we are open to visions that will support us in supporting those beings that are holding the earth, the inner earth sacred, that would support all of humanity, all of creation, and Mother Earth herself. Allowing whatever needs to come through to be channeled through as a clear vessel for the message, for the energy, for the activation. And just calling in, commanding the harmonized and balanced energies move into the earth and surround the core of the earth, creating a container or a level of quarantine for any beings or species or energies that are coming in through using the center of the earth as a portal of entry. May all of those beings be required to go through a quarantine filter, a filter that will transmute the energies into harmonized and balanced energies, or banish or clear or send back those energies from which they came into the time and space from which they projected themselves here. Keeping sacred that beautiful core, and inviting that energy of balance and harmony to extend from the core to the north and south poles. And I can see this beautiful light beam going up and down, but also this beautiful weaves of threads and lights and balanced and harmonized energies weaving around those beams of light to strengthen the earth's axis, to strengthen the polarity, to amplify what is needed for Mother Earth to hold steady in her harmonized and balanced state of being. Letting all invitations be sent out to all hearts everywhere, to be received at the level of the heart, without filter, without fear, to be received in that deep place of knowing, to land right in the center of the pilot light or right into the center of their source point, to be received in the purest, clearest, cleanest way. And then let that calling, and those that are really meant to answer it, let that calling become louder and more obvious. Let it expand from within so that it becomes a calling that they cannot not answer. The call to answer it becomes so strong that they must listen, they must respond, they must say yes. The capacity to say no doesn't exist, that just the knowing that it's a yes is all that is and all that will ever be in that space. As we all say yes to being in alignment, as we all say yes to play our part, as we all say yes to stand up inside of ourselves and own that heart knowing, let it expand beyond and within us. Feeling the certainty, feeling the solidness of it, feeling the alignment and the feeling of at home with it, because it is a unique signature, a unique frequency delivered directly to us individually that we will recognize, that we will feel in our heart and soul, and that will ripple out into our humanness, ripple out into our consciousness, ripple out into our beingness. And as we stand in that certainty, knowing you're exactly where we need to be, doing exactly what we're meant to be doing, we hold steady. We feel the harmony, we feel the synergy, we feel the peace. Mm-hmm. We stand in balance.
Hmm. Standing and being in that balance, breathing as balance. Breathing the balance of life. Breathing the balance of our connection with self, our connection with other, our connection with source, our connection with all that is, and honoring the energetic consciousness and living consciousness of yourself, of other, Mother Earth, her living consciousness, here with gratitude, all the inner Earth beings here with gratitude, and all of our galactic star systems, just seeing a beautiful spiral of light going through each of the four corners of Earth and through the axis of Earth, welcoming clarity, welcoming strength of the true origin consciousness that we are, the truth, the realness that we are, the realness that calls us from within, the realness that keeps us on our path, the realness that flows through our blood, that flows through our energy field, that is creating the new earth while everything is shifting. Feeling the great movement within and the great movement without as a simultaneous opportunity for the balance, to bring in trust into the mind, trust into the heart, and the capacity to move and shift with these changes that the earth is making and that we're being called to make in our lives. And allowing in this moment this synergy of the human self in this body with the soul, with source, with the creator, and the greater galactic, intergalactic, multiversal energetics that we are individually and collectively, allowing the spirals of light through the four corners and through the axis of the earth to join with this greater field of life, this greater field of synergy, this greater field of sacred geometry that is the structure of our reality, micro and macro, breathing through the heart, the spiral of the heart, the divine heart, the pure heart, the free heart, the open heart, that is connected to the free, open, divine, pure heart of all. When we say yes to ourselves, we're saying yes to the all of everything and everyone and everything. Creating that greater field of awareness and consciousness to allow us to step into the world that is here for us to be and create and allow at its most real and pure level. giving the greatest gift to the self, the greatest gift to the one. And you're the one. We are the one. Inviting a pulse of spiral of light through the body, the center channel of the body, that aligns with this pure access in the four corners of our planet, of our structure, of the whole reality, all the way through the multi-dimensional creation in the omniverse. To allow that awakening of the thought forms, the awakening of the emotional intelligence, the awakening of our abilities and skills and capacities that we're capable of, that is our true inherent nature. That sings with the birds, here with Mother Earth, and also sings the tunes of the planets and beyond. That we know and welcome this synergy in every moment of our breath, every heartbeat. That this is here, and this is true, and this is real. Honoring all that has been holding the space, all the sunbeams, all of our star friend beings, galactic and intergalactic, seen and unseen, all of the inner earth beings and indigenous people that are holding the space for the earth physically and non-physical, and all of the elementals, the waters and the fire, and the air, and the ethers, the whole structure, the container that is expanding together to grow. And create a new experience. And holding strong and clear in this moment and all moments together.
And so it is.
And so it is.